Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3 with Tetnol. Last time we finished Agatha's quest and found out that Yaogwais and Deathclaws are way too much for us to handle right now. Our current quest line is to head to Rivet City. But first, I see a friendly out here, and I think I should talk to him so I can trade some stuff away.
Ah, welcome, weary traveler. You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you? Let's see what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we?
I'll take it. And you will take a carton of cigarettes, cherry bombs, dart, Good. I still owe you money, but I got a nuka grenade out of it. Also, that reminded me I should be wearing something much better for what I like to do. A shady hat.
Hello.
Wow, look at how far Rivet City is. Luckily, I've already been to Anacostia Crossing. Pretty close to it. Oh, you guys again! Uh-oh. I am critically sick with radiation poisoning. That might be a problem. Also, I think I should get out a better gun for these guys. Oh wait, no. It's even better when they get close and I use VATS right here. Come on, a little bit closer. Keep it coming.
There you are.
No, you're not going anywhere. And I hide. Bring it on. You have to come right there to kill me.
Keep firing.
Right there. Come on. You can do it. Oh, you're gonna go around the back, huh? If that's how you feel about it. And we hide again. We're almost out of ammo again.
I want this one's head on a fucking plate. There you are. You're dead. There you are. Talent company.
Ooh, look at how close they're getting. I do hope they get closer. Come on. You can do it. A little bit more. Oh, that's perfect. No! Oh, whoa! I saved it!
Talent company!
How the heck did I do that? It almost froze on me again. Nope, can't shoot me. You can keep trying, but I'm not gonna let you shoot me over there. You have to come over here.
Keep firing! I want this one's head on a fucking plate!
Come on. I'm not playing around. Oh, you want to try and shoot me from there?
Keep firing!
Ow. They have really good aim. Much better. Whoa. Thank you. Now I can repair my armor again. There is one good thing about these guys. Okay, where are we going? Rivet City, which is conveniently located right here. This is also our quest to find the replicated man.
Please. Please help me. I've been drinking this irradiated shit and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water. Please.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Dr. Lee, eh? Well, then I guess you'd have to ask Dr. Lee for more information. Go on up then. She's probably in the science lab. But keep your nose clean, you hear me? I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now. We're the safest, most secure city in the wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so. And The door on the left goes to the stairwell. From there, just keep heading west.
Who are you? Got any psycho? I could really use a fix, but I'm broke. Ha! I run the chem shop, but I'm broke and can't buy chems. That's what Cindy says too, but I got the itch. I need it bad. It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world. Huh? History? What history? There's no history here, man. Yeah.
Hello, mister. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Hey.
Can assist me. For the most advanced scientific center in the capital wasteland, I find your...
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here? You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time, and wants to try again. Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or your chasing after him. I'm sorry. I suppose I can spare a few stim packs. It's not much, but it might make things easier for you. What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father and I, we worked together for a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know? It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment. You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier. This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule. Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again. I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days. That idiot? He left so long ago, most folk don't even remember him. He claimed to have found a secret stash of technology somewhere in the ship. Then he just disappeared. Good. Look,
Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yeah.
Yeah? Look, some of us are trying to get work done here. There have been enough disruptions recently. Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about it? She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here, though that's not saying much. The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck. Bye.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire? To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids. programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off. Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not. The same principle applies. But let's get back to your mission. You are to find this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it. Of course! I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends. Excellent! Locate my... Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that. Looks to me like a giant boat ran aground and a bunch of savages moved in. History lesson over. Like I said, search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings. Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically. Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. Maybe he fled. Escaped captivity, as it were, if he began to misinterpret his situation. It's possible my android sought to forget his previous life, wipe away all memory, all guilt, trick himself into believing he really is human. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story. By God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you what you want to know, if it helps you locate my property. The duty of this particular unit was the hunting and capturing of other escaped androids. Yes, others have escaped. It's one of the side effects of having such an advanced AI. Machines start to think for themselves, fool themselves into believing they have rights. And so, this particular android may have believed he'd done something wrong, immoral, and wanted to forget those deeds. Satisfied now? This particular android, designation A321, is different, special, the most advanced synthetic humanoid I've ever developed. The others, like my escort Armitage there, are all older models, easily replicated. Ah, but A321? It will take years to recreate him. So you see, this android must be located at all costs. The others are all acceptable losses, but A321, he is irreplaceable. Ah, you've managed to sniff the trail. Good job. Keep me informed on your progress. Well, why are you...
That's close enough.
The sooner you find my property... The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. Your undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished. Good job. You've confirmed what I suspected all along. Now why don't you go out and figure out who did the memory work?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Well, I don't think we're giving the android back to him, just so you know. And our next quest is also on this boat.
What else do you want from me?
I don't think I'm allowed to take that stuff.
Evening.
Hello.
Evening.
Yes, sir? She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart. It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders, and maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us. You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me. Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there. Especially if he is a priest with a thick skull. Well, I'm not giving up. I just know we're made for each other. I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know.
Please excuse me. There is much work to be done. I help Dr. Lee when she needs equipment moved. I am no scientist. I just help with the heavy things. Please excuse me. There is much work to be done.
He sounds like a robot, but I don't think he's the robot.
Good to see you.
Evening.
Let's go back downstairs. I think we're just gonna have to wait to be able to talk to Dr. Preston.
Yes?
Don't know you, don't care. Keep it short. You're kidding, right? Flak and shrapnel's in the market. I'm shrapnel, you idiot. You mean Genius Boy? Yeah, I've heard of him. Supposedly built Rivet City. They probably think he invented bread, too. Idiots. Lately, he's even been blamed for the noises in the broken ship bow. Anyone with half a brain would know that's just the Mirelurks. Try the Muddy Rudder. They don't ask too many questions down on the lower deck. Let's History? Fuck if I know. Hell, fuck if I care. But
So eloquent.
What?
I definitely can't take any of that
I've heard
stuff.
of you. You're one of the good guys. It's a boat. A really big boat. James says his dad built it. But I don't know. I think he's making stuff up. Bye.
Whoa!
Is that yours?
Hey, I want out of here. Okay, I guess I have to wait.
good to see you.
Can you open the door for me? No? Okay. Yeah! Open the door! Open the door! I'm out! It's looking as though I'm gonna have to wait.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. You're right. You do need a doctor. Lucky I happened along. Suture. I thought... Okay. Think I'll go get some lunch.
No, don't get lunch. I need you to also get rid of my radiation, probably.
See? That wasn't so... Well, ancient rumor had it that some hotshot from the Commonwealth was looking for special surgery and some kind of computer tech. Pinkerton, eh? That name takes me way back. Claimed to have cured radiation poisoning. Or was it food poisoning? I don't recall. He was always telling folks that he founded Rivet City. All he did was break off the front of it. Or did he die there? I don't recall. Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away. Now, if you've got any medical issues, let's hear them. The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck. He's totally strung out. It's going to kill him one of these days. Oh, I'd like to help. I really would. But I don't know the first thing about this place's history. Don't let my age fool you. I may have been around for a while, but I didn't spend all that time here.
Okay then. He had no clue what to do,
Yes?
but still
You're
wants me
wounded.
to talk to
Let
him.
me bandage that. Well,
I'm Janice Kaplinsky, Chief Botanist. What do you need? I did see a man talking to Dr. Lee, but I really shouldn't be discussing it. She's already in a bad mood. I'd hate to make it worse. You should probably just talk to her about it. Other than him being an egotistical, arrogant, condescending pain in the ass, nothing. He's from the Commonwealth. He's come looking for some special robot. I must admit I'm rather curious, but I have other work to do. If it hasn't got to do with the science quarters, I'm probably not the one to ask. And Dr. Lee's so busy, you really shouldn't disturb her work.
Man, no one knows anything about this place.
Anything going on?
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife, Cindy, is at her wit's end. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones. They say Mr. Lopez is losing it. He stands on the top of the bridge tower for hours at a time, just staring out over the city. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe. Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome. Welcome back, sir. Oh, yes. She's crazy about him. He keeps telling her no, but he also spends a lot of time with her. It's really not fair to her. Well, I could tell you all about my hotel, but I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but I really couldn't say I know for sure, and I'd hate to lead you down the wrong path. Actually, now that you mention it, Seagrave may know more about it. He's been here since he was just a boy, and I can't imagine anyone knows this ship better than he does.
Sir, welcome to the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service.
Who's your owner, Rust Bucket? That's one way to make friends, right?
I'm on duty. Make it quick. Don't you believe the rumors? His ghost is certainly not haunting the bow of this ship. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
I need to go to that Seagrave person. Not Preston.
fortunately, this is a medical. Why don't you want to take a look at that?
What's your beef?
This is not the way to go. Where's the market?
Good to see you.
Gotta follow the signs. Marketplace, this way. Much better. Now I know where I need to go.
Was there something else? Good... Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, that's James. My own little troublemaking brat. I'd sell him to you if they'd let me. Unless you've got any more personal questions, I'm busy. Yeah? What do you want? Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed, and left me to raise his little brat. So don't you tell me how I should or shouldn't be. Hey. Yeah? What do you want? The Muddy Rudder. Bell waters down the liquor, but it's cheap. It's on the lower deck.
Huh.
What do you want? My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole?
Wow.
What's your problem, mister? Yeah, Dad built it to fight off the Mirelurks. And Mom, she's like the Mirelurk queen. What did you say about my mother? You take that back!
Why would I tell him to run away? Well, it will give me experience.
I'll show you. I'll show all of you. When I'm gone, my mom will really miss me. You're my hero, mister. I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Ouch. Bad karma. Poor James.
I'm Tammy. The little shit is usually up to... What a load of crap. Obviously you've never had to take care of some squealing little brat.
Well, see you later, James. Wonder if I can make that schematic now. A nuker grenade. Ah, okay.
Ted Strayer, you can chill with me if you want, dude. All right, you and me, just hanging. Dude, I only just got here myself. Ain't nothing I could tell you. Later, dude. Whoa. What's the rush, dude? Later, dude. Is there a problem? Are those rumors still floating around? Look, I don't have time for swapping ghost stories with you. Pinkerton's a legend. Dead or long gone. Don't care much, as I've got real people to take care of. Go bother someone else. She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here. I've got a little bit.
What do you have that I would like? Not much, actually. But I might have stuff that you want. Or I already sold it all. There we go. That's it.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics. Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly. She did? Well, I suppose I've picked up a lot over the years. I mean, no one's spent more time tinkering on this old girl than I have. Oh, Rivet City, I mean. Not Vera. I mean, Vera's not old. And I haven't tinkered on her, obviously. Not that I wouldn't. I mean, no. Anyway, you might find some clues in Pinkerton's place, in the broken-off bow. He was around before me and used to store stuff there before he left. Oh, well, the old girl had seen a lot of damage, especially where the Mirelurks used to nest, and where the super mutants kept trying to get in. I guess the mutants and the Myers got so busy fighting each other, it gave us the time we needed to make this place shipshape. Does that tell you what you need to know? Anyway, we're here in Rivet City, and she's in good hands now. Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl. See? Don't even think of breaking into that.
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be preparing your meal. My specialty is Mirelurk cakes, although the iguana is very popular too. Then you are in for a treat. Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
The ship's water isn't
Hey
much
there.
better. If we don't get fresh water soon, we'll all end like her.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli. No, no, no. I would never do that. Polly does. Sample it, I mean. He's my deadbeat husband. He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he's going to end up dead. I'm sure you'll be back.
Not likely, actually. Okay.
Stay chill, dude.
We are off to find Pinkerton.
Hey.
Well, look at this place. Who are you?
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection. In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence. Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here. Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you. It's funny now that you ask. I can tell you all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the capital's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council, after all. Be careful. The archives are infested with who knows what.
Yeah. Everyone's packing heat in this place. Don't need to go to the science lab. I actually want to switch my quest to this one. This is going to take me out, I believe.
That's secure for a reason.
How do I get over there? Probably around.
Everything looks okay here.
There we go. In we go. We are off to find the entrance to this place, which is right here, I believe. Oh, how did I die? Okay, well, now that I see what I'm wearing, I'll probably switch that first. To our combat armor, and let's get some air right away. Now where to? Ah, here we go, here's a door. Nope, gonna drown again, aren't I? Yep. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Death after death after death. Try again. Made it. Oh, hello, Hunter. Ah. Oh, there's two of them. And I forgot to switch my armor again. Okay, tell you what. Once I come back, let's switch our armor. Fix ourselves up a bit. Grab some air, go down, open the door. Apparently we gotta grab more air. Then we'll come over here, and unfortunately we have to fight these guys right away. Or I could do this. Nice little stealth boy trick. Let's pull out our stealth gun and see what happens. It's just not even worth it. Let's go. Open door. I guess I could always throw a grenade at him. Let's try that. Boom. Here, have another one. Okay, always use VATS. Much better. Where's your buddy? Now I feel comfortable taking a nice shot at him. Alright, well, before we continue on, I'm going to go ahead and save here, and we'll do the next episode with all of this stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.